Hello, everybody. This is Gary K. You are watching a video version of my Rants and Raves podcast. We've been talking a lot about ISE because we're all heading to ISE next week. I'm here joined today with John Skehan, who's the Senior Product Manager at Logitech. John, how are you doing today?
Doing great. Nice to meet you, Gary.
Did I butcher the Skehan? Is it Skehan or Skehan, or how do I pronounce it?
You got it perfect.
Okay, perfect, great. Logitech is, I'm actually doing this video cast using the Brio camera, which I love. It's changed my video cast because of the resolution of this and the capabilities that it has. And I understand that at ISE next week, you're going to be launching the SmartDock Flex. Tell me about it.
That's right. So really excited to talk to you guys about it. We showed it briefly at Microsoft Ignite a few months ago, but we're going to do the official launch at ISE next week. And SmartDock Flex is an exciting innovation around our Skype room systems. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to share a little bit of content here, take you through what that means.
Yeah, so you're going to share your screen and show us how it works and where it fits into the ecosystem of a meeting room and the application for it.
Exactly. So let me bring that right up.
Excellent. Got it.
And there we go. So I trust you can see that. So,
yep.
So if I take you back in time, about 2 years ago, we started working with Microsoft in a much deeper way than we did ever before. Prior to that, we'd been certifying our audio and video devices for Skype for Business. But about 2 years ago, we took on a big challenge with Microsoft. And this was around how do you get Skype for Business, which is pervasive across all the desktops, all across enterprises, into the meeting room. And there really wasn't a good solution in the market. So we started work with Microsoft on what's termed a Skype room system. And a Skype room system transforms your meeting room with Skype for Business, basically bringing the full Skype for Business feature set into the meeting room, just as you would have it at your desk, but now designed, optimized for the meeting room. So calendar integration, one-touch join, PSTN calling, all the things that you would normally be able to do at a desk, but when you come into that meeting room, how do you do it for Skype for Business? So simple, easy to use, sharing content local or with remote participants, and a center of room control. So that SmartDock that we're talking about, we introduced this in December of 2016. So it's been in market for about a year, a little bit over a year. And what it does is basically it is the codec, so to speak, for a Skype room system. It houses a Surface Pro inside. It's a premium, secure, rotating mount. Basically, it gives you a lockdown for that Surface Pro. But it also breaks out all the I/O so that it can actually drive a meeting room solution. So support for dual displays, multiple USB connectivity, Ethernet for internet access, motion sensor, and so on. And we put that out on the market about just a year and 2 months ago. And we've got thousands of customers giving us great feedback on it, and we're already taking it to the next level. And that's where SmartDock Flex comes in. So SmartDock Flex is addressing two major challenges that still are out there when it comes to center of table, PC-based meeting room console. So Skype room systems, with a Surface Pro center of the table, we found that cabling can be a real challenge for the deployment side of this, for the IT manager. So what we've done with SmartDock Flex, we've taken the dual HDMIs out, the USB, LAN connectivity, and power, and we've routed that all through a single Cat6 cable. That goes out to an extender box that you see shown there, and then it is broken back out into all those discrete connectivities. So the Cat6 cable can be up to 50 feet. It's routable, goes through conduits, basically makes it super easy for the IT manager to deploy in a wide variety of room sizes. Now, we also heard from the end user side that no matter how much a customer has deployed Skype for Business, uses it for all of their internal communications, site to site or room to room, across their entire company, they still, from time to time, need to make calls out on another service to a partner, customer, supplier,
sure.
someone who says, no, I need to do that on Zoom or WebEx or something else. So we've implemented an optional deployment feature. It's included in the package. We term the AV pass-through. And that allows you to connect your laptop with HDMI and USB. And now your laptop can take advantage of all the meeting room peripherals, the display, the camera, the speakerphone, and host a call on your laptop. And when you disconnect those from your laptop, the Skype room system goes back to its native state as a Skype room system, ready for the next user who comes in and just wants that one-touch join experience.
Okay, so the back of the SmartDock Flex has a separate USB and HDMI port in addition to the single Cat6 cable already running to the SmartDock Flex box. Okay, and so all you do is go in and plug it in, and that way you can use Zoom or any other desktop-based video conferencing system or laptop-based video conferencing system.
Exactly, and we've made those as optional components for the IT manager, depending on how their systems are used. If they have this need, they can deploy the optional cables. If they just want Skype for Business and that's it, then they can just simply deploy without and just use exactly as it is, as it's set up here.
And you'll be at ISE showing this along with the Brio and Meetup and other new products. So that base, I noticed that it pops off the base. Is the base to help you have it located in a central location, but you can still use it separately from the base? Is that what that's designed for?
So the SmartDock Flex base bolts into the bottom, so screws on, has many interconnecting cables, but basically it is a permanent attachment onto the bottom of the SmartDock. And then from there, that single Cat6 cable, you can route through conduit, under or above table, however you need, even through ceiling if necessary. And then all those discrete connections break out on the SmartDock Flex extender box. Okay,
so the cable from the SmartDock extender box to the from the Flex itself is 50 feet. Is that what you said? But it can be different.
Correct.
You can order it different lengths, and right, and it's just Cat6 cable. So as long as you're using Cat6 cable, you can terminate whatever length you want as long as you don't.
Exactly. We've tried to make it. We include a 5-meter, 16-foot cable in the box.
Okay.
But any IT manager knows how to cut basically trim to measure the cable and crimp on a new connector at the end. So Cat6 is industry standard, very, very common. Every IT manager knows where to get it and how to customize it to fit their exact deployment.
Excellent.
So I'm going to stop sharing at this point, just so the close-up here, just so everybody sees what the connectivity that we have. The dual display out, obviously USB. We even include a custom connector for our group speaker, group camera, so you can plug directly into this rather than having to run further cabling.
And this is going to be available by the end of the first quarter of this year?
That is exactly it, yes. So we are planning to make it available within the month of March. Exact date, we're still flying by the seat of our pants, getting it as early as possible, but the expected time frame is March.
Yeah, and you've got one sitting right next to you there on the desktop as well.
Indeed.
As the extender, I see. So it is small, and obviously the extender is designed to be remotely located. It could be mounted in a rack or just Velcroed up underneath the desk or wherever you wanted it to go, depending on if you had additional connections and other switcher or whatever else you're switching into. And I think it's interesting. So it's interesting because it is compatible with not just Skype for Business, but also any of the desktop video conferencing systems by plugging directly in. So John, thank you very much for joining me. Of course, they'll be at ISE 2018. We'll be at ISE next week. It's called the SmartDock Flex. I'll put a link in the description of this video cast. John, thank you very much for joining me today.
My pleasure. Thank you so much, Gary.
thanks. And everyone, make sure you put Logitech on your booth stop. I'll put the booth number, stand number here in the description of the video cast. And of course, join us at ISE 2016, and you can check out all of our 2018. You can check out all of our ISE coverage at ravepubs.com.